read. That's what Paul said in modest apparel. Yes, 1 Timothy 2:9. And like manner also the women that adorn themselves in modest apparel with shamefacedness and sobriety, not with broidered hair or gold or pearls or costly array. Yeah, so these women should not be dressed in a way to flaunt themselves, to show off their curvatures. Now you're supposed to be wearing modest apparel, covering your head, wearing loose dresses, wearing humble clothing, man. Not these, a lot of these women wear clothes that show, so they can show their cleavage, show a little bit, of their breasts. Wearing whores' clothing, man. These women get mad when they're referred to as whores. Which, hey, if you sleep with more than one man, you being a woman, if you sleep with more than one man, and you're already considered a whore. Hey, as soon as you leave your first, your first man, you get with another, and that the first man you got with isn't dead, or he didn't pass away, then hey, you just committed adultery, and now you're considered a whore. So how much more of these, because hey, the average woman, man, has multiple counts of bodies on them. So how much more would you be considered a whore? So reading on this article, man, it says the debut is the first time a same-sex couple has been featured, and it shows 18-year history. It comes after a petition demanding a sodomite couple, I'm going to say that, on the British Children's Program, which got over 23,000 signatures. So you actually have people signed. They really wanted this to be signed on, to be on the show. Hey, I remember seeing the Doctor Strange, what is it? Madness in the Multiverse or something like that. The Doctor Strange 2. The basically the protagonist, man, because Doctor Strange, he wasn't really even the protagonist. It was Wanda and the other girl, America. But this girl, America, like, she had two moms, man. She went back to her home world or whatever, and then to meet her, I think she had a flashback, and then it showed her two moms. She had two moms, man. Just a whole bunch of perverseness, man. So let's get to let's move to the point. 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived. So don't be deceived, man. For you Israelites out there. Don't think that you being you can be unrighteous and you can gain the kingdom as well. That's what these churches push. That's what Esau pushes to you. You can be wicked and the Lord will still have mercy on you. Nah, man, the Lord doesn't deal with the sinner. He doesn't deal with the abominable. He deals with those who repent unto him and come back unto him with all their hearts, man. Their heart, mind, body, and soul. Trying to serve him in 100% perfection. That's what his brothers, a few sisters out there try to do. Of course, we're not going to be perfect, 100% perfect at the end of the day, being in this flesh and being in this society, but we strive to. You know what I'm saying? That's in our minds, man, to do that 100%. So it says, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind, nor thieves, nor covetous, nor drunkards, nor revilers, nor extortioners shall inherit the kingdom of the Most High. Yeah, and these churches teach you that you can be these these people. You can be all of these things mentioned on this list. The church says that you can be all these things, you can still gain salvation. Which that's a complete lie, man. Because what? The churches, these wicked pastors out here, man, they do that. Because, hey, telling people smooth words, man, telling people things they want to hear. Hey, the common average wicked person, man, wants to hear that they can be wicked and they can receive the kingdom still. So what? If you tell them the opposite, they're not gonna want to listen to you, and they're gonna go somewhere else. So the pastors take advantage of that, and they tell you all these smooth words so that they can make more money, so that they can have a bigger congregation. So going to Sirach 30:3, it says, "He that teacheth his son grieveth the enemy, and before his friends he shall rejoice of him." Yeah, so, if Esau can't have a upper hand over your children, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what this devil likes to do. He likes to pollute, these education systems so that these children grow up in the way he wants them to grow up in, in a perverse, ungodly way. Not knowing about, their true heritage, not knowing about the truth. So the Lord's bringing us back, man, onto the truth, you know what I'm saying? For the brothers out there who have, children, you're telling them, the right way, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that grieves the enemy. That Esau grinds his teeth, man, thinking about that, knowing that. Psalm 38:20, they also render evil for good, or they also that render evil for good are mine enemy, or adversaries. Yeah, so anyone who renders evil for good, man, are our enemies, man. They're the enemies of Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai. The Lord hates them. Because I'll follow the thing that is good. And reading let's read the NLT. It says, they repay me evil for good, and oppose me for pursuing good. Yeah, we're being demonized, man. We're being labeled as terrorists. We're being demonized. We're being called homophobic or whatever. Esau trying to use all these terms, these buzzwords, these terms that prick the ear, so that people, look, so you're blah blah blah. Like, nah, man, nah. We're just trying to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai and trying to, do what's right. We're not trying to be wicked like you other people out here. And that's what Esau does, man. He tries to demonize the good and make the evil look good, man. He tries to make the evil look like it's righteous. That's why he invests in so much money, man, to push, perverseness, to push evil. Billions and billions of dollars, man. This devil, he pushes, man, so that mainly our people, the Israelites, become corrupt. Everyone else, of course, but he's mainly after the Israelites. So Isaiah 5:20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Yeah, who does that? This devil does that, man. Who's going to do that? Satan's going to do that, man. Who's the physical counterpart of Satan? Esau is. So you see how he's doing that, man. He's labeling evil for good and good evil, man. That's why we're being demonized. We're telling you, the Lord likens us as a righteous man compared to these other people, because we actually serve him. We actually doing his will, his commandments. You know what I'm saying? So just because we're following after Yahweh B'Shem Yahshai, we're being the righteous, man. This devil wants to label us as the wicked, like we're wicked, man. He's the righteous. What says basically paraphrasing an angel, or Satan shall put himself, as an angel, as the light, basically paraphrasing that one scripture in the New Testament. But let me see. I think really that's the point. And I was gonna bring out something else, but I think that's the point, man. Don't want to make the lesson too long. Just want to bring the article out, man. How Esau, he's trying to get you, hey, you Israelites out there. I mean, he's trying to get your children, man. You know what I'm saying? And thing is, this devil doesn't realize his time is very short. He thinks that he's gonna rule forever. So what? He's so proud that he thinks that your children's gonna grow up, and they're gonna have their children, man, and it's gonna keep on going down the line. So he's gonna keep on trying to pollute, or keep on putting more and more of these wicked doctrines, man, in these education systems, which the education system is already wicked, man, but he's polluting it even more and more with this madness. So, but hey, this devil's time is short, man. The Lord's men is waking up. The Lord got his people waking up, the elect of the nation of Israel waking up. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing he can do. Let's go to we can bring this out real quick. Let's get to the point. Revelation 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them. Yeah, 3 days and a half represent the 350-year period. You know what I'm saying? You basically remember how we, as Israelites, we got delivered into slavery. You know what I'm saying? This devil, he came to the Americas. He took down the so-called Native Americans. He took down the so-called Latinos, man. He took over the land. He brought the so-called Negroes over here, and we caught complete hell. Up until around 1969, 1970, when Abba Bivens came on the scene. That's when the truth, Abba Bivens being John the Baptist, the Lord said that he was sent onto us Elijah, onto our fathers, basically paraphrasing, man, and the truth will come back onto us, man. And after that, man, the truth has been flourishing since, and our people, the elected nation Israel, has been waking up. So it says, the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet. Yeah, and that represents us, man. The men in the Lord, you know what I'm saying, standing upon their feet out there on the highways and byways, teaching this word, so that the rest of the nation of Israel is waking up. You know what I'm saying? So that the elected nation of Israel is waking up, so that the Lord, because what it says in the scriptures, the four winds, basically, until the elected nation Israel is sealed, basically these evils should not come upon earth, basically paraphrasing, or, all hell breaking loose. All hell won't break loose until the elected nation Israel is sealed. Paraphrasing that one scripture, but yeah. The Lord got the spirit on his men to wake up, his prophets, man, to wake up the rest of the nation of Israel, man, so that, we can get out of here speedily, so that we can be delivered from this place. So, yeah, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. Yeah, the great fear, those who have the great fear now is these other nations, mainly Esau, Edom, because he sees him having invested billions, trillions of dollars, man, to keep us in a low estate. It's like a phenomenon, man, to this devil, man. Seeing how we're waking up. That one devil, man, who came up to I believe High priest Ariel, if I'm not mistaken, he came up to, while he was out there teaching with, I think, with some other brothers. He came there and he said he was amazed, man, because he's like, yo, we invested. He said, yo, we invested a ton of money, man, to keep you guys from knowing this. He's looking at the 12 tribes sign. He's amazed, man. So what? It says great fear fell upon them which saw them. And that's why Esau, he's so scared. That's why he's pushing more and more of this this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put this more, speedily, trying to pollute more and more in the minds of our own people. But hey, you devils won't get the elected nation Israel. There's nothing you can do to stop this truth and to stop the elected nation Israel from waking up, man. Waking up. So yeah, well, it says in Psalms 83 how they got together, because they want to do away with us, man. And what? This devil, he's mad and he's fearful because we know all of his plans now. We know what he's been trying to do. And more importantly, we know the truth. We know our true heritage now. We came back onto our power, Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, which this devil's been trying to keep us from. You know what I'm saying? And we came back onto the truth. Speaking about the elected nation Israel. And Lord willing, we endure, man. That's brothers, man. And few sisters out there in this thing. So yeah, just wanted to bring that up real quick. Lord willing, brothers out there edified. Yahweh B'Shem Yahshua, Barakathum, Shalom.